18 News at 12:30. The Wall That Heals is a half-scale replica of the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. That wall will be on display in Somerset on the grounds of the Center for Rural Development starting next month.
Yeah, now Director of Marketing and Public Relations Michael Cornett and Board Member of Directors Nathan Mick join us with more. Good to see you, gentlemen. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So tell us about this. This is really fascinating.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say how honored that the Center and Somerset are to be able to be the host sites for The Wall That Heals. Again, that's coming May 9th through the 14th. It's the half-scale replica of the actual Vietnam Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C.
Which is still pretty good size, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if it's half.
Well, you're talking 250 feet from point to point on the end, so it's going to be a spectacle in itself. We're very honored to have that. May the 9th is our kickoff for that at 9:30. There's going to be a free breakfast for veterans, for military, and the public. Congressman Hal Rogers is going to be speaking at this event along with Lonnie Lawson, our president and CEO, and Jan Scruggs, who's the president and founder of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund in Washington, D.C.
Now, it's my understanding this wall is a chance for vets that haven't either had a chance to go to the one in Washington, D.C., or perhaps it's too painful for them to see that one. This is a chance for them to see a replica of the wall in their own community.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's right. And actually, this traveling wall is the official traveling wall for the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, which was created as a nonprofit organization in 1979 to be the stewards of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial on the wall, which opened in 1982. So the traveling wall has been around for 15 years. It typically ends up in about 15 states per year. This will be the only opportunity in Kentucky for folks to view the wall and visit the wall anytime in 2011. So this is a free opportunity, a way to pay tribute to our veterans who've served. And as part of that, there are 1,058 Kentuckians who died as a direct result of the Vietnam War. And part of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund project is to collect the photos of those who passed. So we encourage anyone who has photos of those veterans who passed as a result of the Vietnam War, who are on the Vietnam Wall, to bring those photos to the Center for Rural Development for the May 9th breakfast kickoff at 9:30 a.m. Anytime throughout that week, those photos will be scanned and put into a virtual wall online, and also as part of an education center that will be built underground at the Vietnam Wall in the near future.
You know, what a good opportunity for some of these Vietnam vets to maybe introduce their grandkids to the conflict that they went through in the South Pacific. I mean, it really is incredible to get to see this thing up close and personal. And I would imagine you guys have already had some contact with veterans too.
Absolutely. We've already got some people who have submitted photos, like Nathan was talking about, just through email that have went directly to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, and those calls are continuing to come in. And we actually, another thing I wanted to mention is we have a week of pretty busy activity coming up. Every day at noon we're going to have a military observance, and that's going to culminate on Saturday, May the 14th with a closing ceremony with the Somerset American Legion Post 38.
Real quick, you can see The Wall That Heals, the traveling Vietnam Veterans Memorial Museum at the Center for Rural Development. That's in Somerset from May 9th through the 14th.
For more info, 606-677-6000, or check them out online, centertech.com. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's get the latest now on the forecast.
All right, thanks, guys. And right now on